What's up, YouTube? The Wild CEO here, founder Tribe 10K and Wild Foods. Just did a solo podcast, and in fact, if you haven't subscribed, go there. Ancestral Mind and the Tribe podcast, Tribe 10K on iTunes. I'll also have links below. You're gonna get mega value out of both of those. Tribe is about business and marketing. Ancestral Mind is health, particularly from an ancestral point of view, food, nutrition, lifestyle, etc., but also a lot of mindset stuff. So it's also applicable if you're interested in personal development or business or anything related. Real quick, I wanted to just offer a comment about content. Now, you might not be making content, but there's something that you all should be doing. And I want to share this with you because it's really powerful. So if you're not making content right now, if you don't run a business, go watch some of my other videos for mindset stuff. This is going to be more specific on how to reuse content in as many ways as possible. Very short video, just a quick idea, maybe something that's not in your consciousness, that you can get into it and you can build a system so that you can get the most out of your video, especially audio or video content. Okay, so we just did the podcast right here. I was recording on this camera. Okay, so I had the video aspect to it. I also use ScreenFlow to record the podcast on the computer, which takes my webcam, and that gives me a video file that also has the audio in it. I edit that, and I can pull out the audio from that, and then that goes into iTunes and then Spotify, and so that's the podcast. Then the podcast gets posted to YouTube as a video. What I'm gonna do with each of those is, that show was actually for 2 shows. I'm gonna post it, it's called a simulcast, I think. I'm gonna post it on Ancestral Mind, and I'm gonna post it on Tribe 10K. The audiences are close enough that I can do that. Obviously, you wouldn't wanna have a podcast about knitting and a podcast about football and put those together. That wouldn't make sense, right? But because Ancestral Mind and Tribe 10K and me, the Wild CEO, and a lot of what I talk about and believe, it's always very similar. People know me, they know the things I talk about, and so it's close enough that my audience isn't gonna be too surprised if I do that. So I get actually 2 shows done in 1 recording. Then what I'm gonna do is we pull out clips of every show. So for swipe up, it's 15 seconds, or if we do a feed post, it's a minute. For the swipe ups, we have a graphic that's designed that shows the title and who's on it and whatever in kind of a waveform. And then we just pull out the audio and we turn that into a static image with a video. It's a video file, so swipe up, and then the audio plays, and it's usually a clip from the show that people can swipe up and go directly to the show. So it's how we promote the show on Instagram. Then we pull out a 1-minute clip, something of value that we can post to Instagram on the feed to get a feed post in, and to promote the show, of course. So that's quite a few things I've added. I could also even take the video and export it as an IGTV, and so export it in the right dimensions. And then I would also have that as an IGTV static post that could go on my IG account. Every time you put out piece of content, you have to be doing stuff like this. Actually, another one I didn't even think of, I don't do this very often, but I could transcribe the text from the podcast. And there's a lot of transcription services that do this for really cheap. And then that's a blog post. There's so much. If you're going to put content out there, get as much use out of it as possible. Squeeze the lemon completely dry. Make sure you like and subscribe. More tips on everything related to ancestral health, business, productivity, mindset, life, etc. Do it.